As part of it. They're so honored to be here. They never thought they'd be coming to, look, this is a very tough part of the world. They never thought, they were just telling me, they never thought they'd ever be coming to the White House, and they're so honored. How long has the war been going? And a friend of mine who's very much involved said 30 years, and at least 6 million people were killed during that period of time. It's incredible. And somebody said that was actually, it's the biggest war on the planet since World War II. So it's a shame, but we're going to bring it to an end. I want to express my gratitude and congratulations to the representatives of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Republic of Rwanda, who signed this pivotal agreement a short time ago. They just signed right in front.
With also a new approach of economic integration, regional economic integration, which is important to allow Rwanda and DRC working together, because this is a very rich region with cross-border trade, with minerals, with natural wealth. So with the US standing side by side with Rwanda and DRC, we believe that we'll
and the Democratic Republic of Congo, U.S. brokered peace agreement on Friday, raising hopes for an end to fighting that has killed thousands and displaced hundreds of thousands more this year.
This is, an important moment.
The two African countries' foreign ministers, alongside U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, signed the agreement in Washington. It pledged to implement a 2024 deal that would see Rwandan troops withdraw from eastern Congo within 90 days, according to a provisional agreement seen by Reuters. Congo Foreign Minister Therese Kayikwamba Wagner said the agreement was signed with citizens in the East in mind.
Those who have suffered the most are watching. They are expecting this agreement to be respected, and we cannot fail them.
For the cause of peace.
The agreement marks a breakthrough in talks held by U.S. President Donald Trump's administration and aims to attract billions of dollars of Western investment to a region rich in minerals like cobalt and lithium. Trump said his administration will continue to work with all of the parties in the deal, and that there would be penalties if it is violated.
It took place in Washington, D.C., not in Kinshasa, not in Kigali, but in the heart of American power. A peace deal, signed between Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo, brokered not by the African Union, not by East African leaders, but by U.S. President Donald Trump. They're calling it a breakthrough, a turning point after decades of bloodshed, a moment that might finally bring peace to Congo, or maybe just a new kind of control, because Trump didn't just broker peace, he said the U.S. would gain a lot of the mineral rights in return. So what's really going on here? Let's talk about it. First, let's start with a little hope. Because real peace, the kind that saves lives and rebuilds dreams, is always worth rooting for. And what this deal represents, at least on the surface, isn't just welcome. It's absolutely necessary. The people of the Democratic Republic of Congo have suffered for far too long. If there's even a slim chance that this U.S. brokered deal could stop the bloodshed, restore order, and finally bring economic transformation, then yes, I'm here for it. Because no country on earth is a contradiction quite like the DRC. Imagine a land drowning in wealth, cobalt, coltan, lithium, copper, gold, minerals that power the world's tech. And yet, it's one of the poorest nations on the planet. It's where your phone's battery begins, but millions have never flipped on a light switch. Trillion-dollar treasures under the feet of people living on less than $2 a day. But Congo's wealth? It's a double-edged sword. Decades of war have stalked this land. From the aftershocks of the 1994 Rwandan genocide to endless invasions, rebel groups, and militias like M23, Eastern Congo has bled in silence. So yes, Congolese people deserve peace. They deserve dignity. They deserve to finally benefit from their own resources. But let's be honest, isn't it ironic? This historic deal wasn't led by Africans. It was led by Donald Trump from the Oval Office. This is the very kind of foreign control Lumumba gave his life fighting against. Here's the reality. Desperate for stability, Congo reached out to Washington. They needed help taming Rwanda, ending chaos, restoring control. Trump answered, but not from a place of love or humanitarian duty. He saw a business opportunity, access to Congo's $20 trillion mineral empire, a photo op, a diplomatic win, maybe even a shot at the Nobel Peace Prize. Let's be real. Trump didn't come with a peace plan. He came with a business plan. This is the same man who turned against his own people for profit and politics. Do you really think someone who won't protect his own would sacrifice anything for Africa? He's not here for justice. He's here for leverage. So yes, the agreement looks good on paper, but in reality, theory doesn't silence guns. Diplomacy doesn't fill empty stomachs. Peace only matters if it's felt by the people, if it brings power, not just profit. The Associated Press calls it a breakthrough, but the M23 rebels, the most dangerous group in the region, weren't even at the table. That's like writing a peace deal without inviting the war. And while Trump confirmed the US will gain a lot of the mineral rights, China has already locked down its own stakes. This isn't just a peace deal, it's a mineral auction. And once again, Africans are at the table. But not the ones eating. This isn't just about Congo. It's about whether Africa can ever broker its own peace, without selling off its soul. If this peace holds, maybe it can bring schools to burned villages, roads to isolated cities, jobs and electricity to homes still in the dark. But it must come with ownership, not dependency. Accountability, not exploitation. Congo doesn't need charity, it needs control, it needs leaders who answer to their people, not to foreign contracts. So yes, we watching, and we hoping. But I'm not blind. Africa has been here before, and this time, we demand more than promises, we demand power, we demand dignity, we demand peace that belongs to the people. If you felt this message, don't let it stop here. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the conversation alive, let's stand for Africa, together.